Sometimes when they've hatched out of an egg, it's a very tough shell actually, this can dry out and then it can stick to them, and then it makes it quite difficult for them to break away. So you can see there's still some sort of blood and nutrients in there, and that's what the baby feeds on when it's growing. It's very tough. This is the first emu one I've done actually.
Yes.
Quite different to a chicken.
Very much so. And
oh no. Where's your head? Where's your head? Can you see?
Wow.
You can see that she's looking at it thinking, is that my mum?
Alright. Yeah, you're going to wiggle your way out?
Like I said, we don't normally interfere, but this one would have been dead within a few hours.
Yeah.
It's been trying for 2 days now. And it can take 2 days to come out, but look at the size of those feet there.
Yeah.
So this is like a little bit of a special moment. We hope to get it, obviously, out with its parent.
The feet are absurdly big.
And how can it be sort of tucked up like that in there? It's a miracle, isn't it? Just
Imagine having your neck. Ooh,
Yeah.
oh.
must be quite uncomfortable. Hey, friend.
And the incubation period is 50 days.
Whoa.
So the male who sits on there for 50 days just sits there, doesn't eat. You might have a little bit of drink.
Oh, really?
They can do without food for up to 60 days, emu.
Wow.
And well, there he goes. I'm alive.
So actually, if you guys look, you can just see his tiny wing.
Yeah.
They've got like little T-Rex wings. Yeah, they're very cool. You gonna wiggle out yourself? Hey. And it takes probably 1-2 days for them to completely fluff up.
Yes.
So they'll dry out. So they're kind of wet at the moment.
Yeah.
They'll dry out and get nice and fluffy.
So what do you think, Casey and Dexter? It's good to see, isn't it? First time you've seen a emu. Not many people have seen an emu hatch out, to be honest.
So it's quite niche.
yeah.
You forget when you work here.
Yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle. There we go. So can you see this is the sort of section here? It's kind of like the umbilical cord in us.
Yeah, so he has a little wet egg sac, so he's got a little swelling. So there's enough nourishment it will carry for a couple of days. It doesn't really need food or water for a couple of days, even though this evening I will dip its beak into water and that. Yeah. So, welcome you.
Give him a minute to get his bearings.
We are seriously thinking about calling this one Graham. We have a good friend from the radio on BBC, Graham Rogers, who's a friend, and he doesn't like emus. They annoy him. So I think we have a Graham running around. Do you think that'd be a good idea, Casey? Yeah, have a Graham. So, Graham Rogers, if you're watching this, there you are. Your nemesis there.
And their feet will be really soft. And I don't know if you've ever felt like a kitten's or a puppy's toes. They're really soft. They're a bit like that to start off with, and then after they've started walking around on them, they all toughen up, and they get scales and start to look like a proper emu.
Where will you take him now?
Well, he'll probably go back under a heat lamp, so that they now need to stay nice and warm, and they need time to dry off and fluff up. So
I did think I would probably given it to our visitors. I think anybody from Spain who's over here should have an emu. Happy birthday, belated birthday present.
Thank you. There's lots of can you see all the blood vessels, and that would have been feeding them. So when they first hatch, so when you crack open an egg, you've got the yolk. So that's where all the nutrients are, and then there's lots and lots of layers of different things that make up the egg. So as it goes through the bird's reproductive system, at different points, different layers are added.